Next up on our triple feature is a movie called Snow Creature, which apparently isn't gonna be good. Apparently, it starts out on the Himalayas. Someone gets kidnapped by a Yeti, and then the Yeti gets captured and brought back. It's kind of King Kong-ish, but with, a guy in a suit rather than stop motion. Although, so it's kind of the 70s King Kong. Okay. So, let's bring that up. And where the hell is that? Okay, there it is. Without further ado, I give you the Snow Creature.
Cradled within the arms of the rivers Ganges and Brahmaputra to the south, and the mysterious plateau of Tibet to the north, majestically
Sir,
stands
I'm
the mightiest
American.
mountain
Geography's
range on the
not
face
my
of the earth,
thing.
the Himalaya.
Come on, I want to lay it.
This is the story of an expedition to this rugged barrier. Not to assault on its windswept, towering heights, but to find and study plant life, which had heretofore been unknown or inaccessible.
Plant life that grows through
This is the story
8
of that
feet of
mission.
permafrost.
Of how a small group of people found themselves in pursuit of a crude and primitive civilization, which once only existed as a figment of the imagination.
Louisianians. Yep. Feels like a storm's coming in. Uh-oh, here it comes. Wow. That is the slowest title crawl I've ever seen.
Starting from Los Angeles, California, and after careful study of the region, the first leg of the expedition took me to Bombay, India.
Oh. Watch that'll get me a fucking copyright strike.
From there, I proceeded to the town of Shekhar, the last settlement before entering the wilderness of rock and ice.
Really? Because that entire continent looks like rock and ice from that map you made. From there, we went on to Gondor, through Rohan.
There, I selected 10 Sherpa natives to serve as porters. My name is Parrish, Dr. Frank Parrish. By profession, I am a botanist, working for the Corey Foundation.
And I
To
stole this
record
shirt
the visual
from
log
Holly
of our
from Land of the
expedition,
Lost.
I engaged Peter Wells, well qualified to serve as a photographer. As our guide, I hired Subra, the only English-speaking Sherpa acquainted with the terrain.
Oh, good courage.
Only the most essential equipment was selected and distributed among the members of our party.
Booze.
All preparations completed and everything on schedule.
And hose.
At noon on June 14th, we set out to strike at the mountain. Subra's young wife, Tala, and his brother, Leva, accompanied us to the foot of the mountains before saying goodbye.
Jesus Christ, he looks like he's 16. She looks like she's 25. It was an arranged marriage. Yes. I will never take it off. The second he's over that hill, I'm gonna make sweet,
The first
sweet
day was
love to you.
uneventful, monotonous and tedious.
Oh, he just described the movie, didn't he? Monotonous and
But as
tedious,
we
like
moved on
endless
higher
walking
ground,
scenes.
the terrain became more rugged and difficult.
Just like my wife. Good night,
None of them
everybody!
kept up with the Sherpas, who were much like human mules under the weight of our heavy supplies.
I myself was carrying a down pillow.
We continued on to a height of 10,000 feet above sea level, where I wanted to commence my work. At last on the day, we reached the plateau region.
Zubra, have your men pitch the tents.
White Debo says, pitch the tents, or he whip you.
Up to this point, having established only temporary camps, everyone was eager for our first hot meal. Camp 1 was now well established.
As was tradition, we chose the weakest of the
Except for a
Sherpas and
variety
cooked
of
him for
common
the opening night
moss and
festivities.
crucifer flower, we found little of interest. But we decided to comb the area more thoroughly for the next few days.
Are we being too literal? No, he said comb the desert.
No thanks.
What are you doing to that antenna, sir? Stop it.
Excuse me, Mr. Doctor. Everything all right? Camp all is that?
Everything's fine, Subra, thank you.
Alcohol good? Fine. Here, help yourself.
Holy shit.
Thank you, Mr. Doctor.
I could clean my carburetor with this.
I'm no doctor. Want anything?
Yes, it is very
Thank you,
documentary.
Subra. I'll see you later.
I fix nice hot supper.
Super, get out of the white man's tent. You know you don't belong here.
Warms up the gizzards.
Keep that up and you'll pickle your gizzard. Wells, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't hand out that stuff to any of the men, and don't drink in their presence,
And
understand?
maybe you don't want to smoke up here where the
Okay.
oxygen's so thin.
Shekar, come in. Come in, Shekar. Dr. Parrish.
This is Shekar. Yes, doctor.
Let me speak to Inspector Karma, please.
We'll get Inspector Karma.
Inspector
night,
Carmine.
All seemed well in the town of Shekar.
Well, time to strip the bones of the last guy who came up this mountain. Jeez, lady, I'm only offering to carry you back to your house.
大変だ大変だみんな来てでもタラヤンがやけにさらわって言ったんだそれで
Anybody here speak his language?
みんなやってきてくれはいやってきてくれよ頼むよなおいお前ら頼むほんとやってきてくれよやけにさらわったんでやけにタラヤンが
Sorry, folks, I forgot to download the SRT file for this movie. We have good news and bad news. Okay, seriously, whose feet are like ice? I'm starting to wonder if this was originally in English. Or this is like the American version of Godzilla. Of the original Godzilla. Accepting the award for cinematography.
Mr. Doctor. Mr. Doctor.
Oh, Subra, what is it?
Yeti. Yeti, Mr. Doctor.
Huh?
Yeti.
What?
What's all the noise?
I am so hungover.
He come with 4 men.
They followed us all the way up here. What do they want?
Brother say, Yeti steal my woman, Tara. We leave. Go after Yeti.
Yeti, what is this?
Yeti, creature of snow. Snow giant.
Oh, you mean the abominable snowman? The
No, I
phantom of
mean
the
Yeti,
Himalayas,
you fucking
marauder of
uncultured
women.
shithead.
We go after Yeti. Find him.
Oh, the newspapers and magazines have carried stories about it from time to time, but
Yeah, the Sherpas
I
have put
just
this
listen
creature
to
into
that
a horror
shit.
story. This
TMZ,
isn't a
blah blah
hunting party.
blah.
Thousands of dollars have been spent to finance this expedition, and he wants to chase a legend.
Mr. Doctor, Yeti really.
No, I want to chase my wife,
No
you
one's ever
fuck.
seen one. Oh, I know people who brought back stories about these semi-humans.
no, the whole thing sounds fantastic.
Brother say, Yeti still Tara.
I'm sorry, Supra. Have your brother and his men join us if they want to, but we have other work to do.
Fuck your wife.
Go.
What does he think? If the Sherpas abandon him up here, he's fucking going to die. Sherpa problems ain't my problems. I'm a white guy looking for weird plants, and I'm not gonna be dissuaded.
Because of my decision, I felt that Suba resented and disliked me.
Really? I need sleep. These plants are very crafty and difficult to catch. So, Yetis often come down and steal women? Oh, I show you big problem. Excuse me. That's an odd book. How to Catch a Yeti. Ah, he's pulling the old Resident Evil trick, replacing the real shotgun with the broken one.
What do you think's going on out there?
I don't know, aren't we supposed to be looking for plants?
That sounds like Subra trying to be very important.
I better find out.
I better put him back in his stupid not white place.
Supra!
The wind's blowing my hat off.
Well,
I wonder what they're up to.
what do you mean?
Supra, I want to talk to you.
Talk.
What's the meaning of this? I gave no order to break camp.
That dog's stupid.
I'll tell you when to move.
We move now.
Supra, what's come over you? You sent some of our men away, didn't you?
Only 4 our men. Other 4 belong Brother Lever.
Concerned with our men, now come back.
They look this side of the mountain. We look the other side for Yeti.
I'll shoot any man who doesn't obey.
What? What?
You know can shoot.
Empty. We're taking our cartridges.
I poop in barrel.
Subra, this is mutiny.
Subra take guns.
We not on boat,
Right.
stupid white man.
Where do you intend to look for this creature?
Everybody look. Rocky Valley Legion.
Why, that's ridiculous. This part is not equipped for that kind of thing.
Supra no care.
Well, may as well let them go. There's no point in our following along. We might as well come back.
Turn back.
No can find a way. We move now.
I'm the captain now.
Well, I think I need a drink.
Yeah, you'll need more than that. Wait a minute. What about the radio?
By Jove, that's an idea.
Wait, is he supposed to be British? His accent's thinner than the air up here.
Get packed. We move right away. Come on. Come on.
By Jove, I was going to use the radio.
We had no alternative but to follow along.
Hey, boss, are we supposed to be looking or something, or are we just walking? That guy's pack. They start to look like the packs in Death Stranding. Baby, you ain't seen nothing yet, you Yeti. Yes, we pitch tents made from human skin. Attract Yeti.
Take it easy, Wells.
Wait a minute.
Did you hear something?
No, it's just the ruddy wind.
Ruddy wind. You really, you know, if you're gonna use so many English colloquialisms, you might want to try the accent a little harder.
Give me some light.
Oh, it's my scotch.
Never mind.
Give me that now. I say, they could have taken my cartridges, but for the love of God, leave my booze.
Let's hope they haven't been monkeying with it.
Looks all right.
Wait a minute. It's okay, go ahead.
What? Wait a minute. Okay, you're good. Wait. Okay, you can go. By Jove.
Shekhar, come in. Come in, Shekhar. Shekhar, come in. Shekhar, come in.
I almost shoot you.
Subra only want to kill radio machine.
Did you do a psych evaluation before you hired this fucking guy?
Where's the scotch?
No, wait a minute. That's my personal
Take it
property.
easy, Wells.
Subra like alcohol. Mr. Doctor, better go sleep now. Big work tomorrow. You
Why?
too.
Take it easy.
You too.
Come on. Come on.
Oh, you think you had to do a one cheek squeak, and that's why I made him stop? I don't want to be embarrassed on the radio by releasing gas.
Well, no radio, no nothing.
I'll get it to
Fuck
work.
that, no scotch.
Check our
Fuck.
police.
Oh, I hope so.
Wells, have yourself a nightcap. I'll be right back.
Don't mind if I do.
I will.
By Jove. Oh, I wish I had a sound machine.
I found that the radio could be repaired.
Really? From the gunshot
Wells' case
wound?
of scotch gave me an idea.
I'm gonna get shit-faced. Yes, they only brought the essentials, including a fucking case of scotch. Oh well, I'll just keep drinking then. What, do you have the equivalent of a radio fix-a-flat in there? I was just thinking, when I repaired the radio, I probably should have called somebody with it.
I didn't hear anything.
Look, my head is already killing me and I'm gonna throw up in my
it's
sleeping
just the
bag.
wind. The altitude's getting on your nerves.
My nerves are all right. Better take a look.
Yes, I'm sure you heard something over the fucking relentless wind. Nothing out there but a giant mystical creature.
Oh, arigato. We move now. Aka.
Don't you think you had enough last night?
Subra! Subra! Yeti! Oi! Yeti da! Yeti!
Come on.
Be careful with my booze, you beast!
Yeti!
Oh, Mr. Doctor, believe
Oh,
now.
the Yeti wears boots.
Yeti go up there. We back. Follow steps. Sumaga, Tsuiseki ni Yoshio.
Wait, me make mistake. Not Yeti. Shaquille O'Neal up here. You know, scientist guys, maybe you want to take a picture of the footprints, or...
Aren't you forgetting something?
No one to mention the radio machine. It's dead.
Was that a salient plot point? I think they are, but I think they're trying to find the Yeti because he kidnapped the girl, but if the Yeti kidnapped the girl, he either wanted to eat her or fuck her, and at this point, she probably doesn't want to be found. Dun dun dun. Some people prefer a good walking stick. I prefer to use a loaded Winston for my...
Lost the trail. Yeti no stop here. We go up.
But he didn't lose the trail. It just turned to dirt for a second.
Eva.
Woof. I'm gonna throw up. Hey fellas, did you bring any oxygen to hit the top of the Himalayas? The closest thing I ever saw to a human Yeti was a wrestler named Giant Gonzalez. If you were gonna cast a Yeti these days, you might use Paul White, the Big Show. Or God, what was that motherfucker's
Even Super
name?
could not fight the darkness. At sundown, he ordered the men to make camp.
The center for the, Dikembe Mutombo. He would be a Yeti. He was a tall, lanky drink of
I
water.
still think it was a pretty mean trick, leaving my tonic behind.
You kept the radio and took his... Oh,
Now
you
you'll
bastard.
find out after depriving me of my... Wait a minute. All right, go ahead.
Would he have to part again? Oh, someone found a screener of this movie. The haunting oboe death theme. See, he farted again.
Dead.
Whoa. Okay, somebody found my murder. Better back off.
I couldn't rest. The legend, the abduction of Super's wife,
The smooth
footprints,
feeling of nicotine
the
filling
death
my...
of the native.
My
All
lungs
these things
that are
began to
oxygen
fall into a
deprived.
mysterious pattern.
Yeah, you can tell he's a creature used to stalking around the mountains. Look how steady he is on his fucking feet. What? Oh, come on. He's trying to bring down the mountain! Oh, that guy just took one in the head! It's Saruman! Even God is bored by this movie, my children.
It's over. We were lucky, huh?
I'll say we were. But here's a spot that calls for a spot.
Yeah, that was a headshot. Hey! Oh, jeez! Just walked in the camera. Sorry, I couldn't see a thing in this mask. So, Yeti has all the Himalayans to hang around in, but they're sure blindly just climbing up will lead them to it. Although I guess eventually if you keep climbing, you reach the peak.
Come on, okay? We rest here.
You know, this altitude's beginning to get me.
We're getting pretty high up.
Probably be needing oxygen soon.
Gee, I wish we brought some, but all we brought was scotch.
Storm come. Need to find a shelter. Crowd's dark.
Yeah, we need to find shelter, but y'all can just stand there.
Look, over there. Cave.
I can't. You're the one with the binoculars.
How long will it take us to get down there?
Wait, didn't they just
1
leave a
hour.
cave?
Maybe 2. Heck.
Man, I just took the damn pack off. Would you make up your
Heck.
fucking mind? Walk like a Sherpa guide. We're almost a half an hour into this movie, and it has been 28 minutes of fucking walking in the snow. That's this guy's big move. Every time he gets a little ahead. No, I think this is another cave. I think they were supposed to have climbed up and up, and this is another cave. But it sure looks like the same cave to me. Oh, here we go again. In the land of the lost. Yeah, you can just see the wild animal climbing down the rocks. Translation, this is a damn fine cup of coffee.
Lucky thing for us we found this place.
Yeah, it would have been impossible in the tents with this weather.
You know, I was complaining about the oxygen level, but God, I need a smoke.
Yes?
Merriman.
You know, you could be a very famous man.
Oh, yes?
Yeah. If we did find this Yeti and brought him back to America alive.
So I only want to kill Yeti.
Suppose you did kill one. How would you know it's the one you're after? If there's one Yeti, there must be a whole civilization or a whole tribe of them.
So they kill all Yeti. So I no care.
Whoa.
How far up do you intend to go? To the top of Everest or Annapurna?
Maybe yes.
Where are these creatures? Why has no one ever seen one?
We don't know. That's why we're
Yeti,
looking for them.
Him hide when smell human. But Yeti come low country when want to steal woman. Always want to steal woman. We'll go
I think they
until
said they're
we find
horny.
Yeti.
Yes.
I think we go sleep now.
Oh, this Yeti talk make me horny. What? Somebody went, ugh.
Move over, Macduff.
Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble to you
Much too
too.
bad.
You know, Doc, I think we've been seeing too much of each other lately.
Sherpas packs.
Well, we'll just have to wait until we see a better opportunity.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm going to forget it and go to bed.
Right now, all I can think about is the shakes from the detox because you threw my booze away. That's true, actually. Gotta be a lot of good meat on a Yeti. Oh, Yeti scat.
What is it, Super?
This belongs to Tara, my woman. Tara! Tara! Yeti bring Tara here.
You know, you see the thing on your back? That is a physical representation
I
of
realized
Yeti
the snow
cock.
creature was not just a legend. I consoled myself with the thought that finding one would more than compensate for my failure as a botanist.
Well, I mean, you haven't failed as a botanist. You haven't seen a plant.
ここで二組に分かれて歩いて通関する。お前
Subra was a man possessed. He split the party, ordering the men to search the tunnels and to meet at the entrance of the cave.
He ordered me to do voiceover exposition, because... I don't know. The Himalayas are often known for their vast networks of tunnels. Oh no, I found Tala's clitoris.
Now, this place gives me the creeps.
It's not the most cheerful place in the world. It's only an animal of some kind. Subra! What is it?
mountain goat. Let's go.
Mountain? I don't want to mount a goat. It must have been amazing to try and create a score for this film in which nothing happens. Like, just coming up with hours of incidental music. See the composer be like, this is the final cut?
No!
Wait, what was she doing on her... What is she doing? Did the Yeti just commit ritual suicide? I'm gonna Yeti me a Yeti.
He's only stunned. He's not dead.
Oh, really? Are you an expert on Yeti pulses?
I'll give him a hypo to keep him quiet. Get a tarpaulin. We'll carry him in that. Go on.
Well, you were carrying
We
a
found that
hypo
the
full
female
of
and
sedatives?
child of the snow creature had been killed by the cave-in. We held Subra and Leva at gunpoint and ordered them to carry the creature back to the entrance of the cave.
He's a
to meet the
botanist.
rest
Why
of
would
the
he have
Sherpas.
had us? Trust me, if they had any drugs up there, the doctor would have taken them by now.
Tell your men to put up their hands.
Wells, get that gun. One false move and I'll shoot. Tell that man to put the radio down. I'll take it to check our police.
The radio's in the booze box. They don't know that, remember?
Unable to establish contact with Shekar, we started down, determined to bring the creature back alive.
Yeah, the hypo won't freeze, exactly. Luckily for me, not only am I a botanist, but a Yeti expert, and I knew how much sedative to give the creature would not induce a coma. I just want the Yeti to be wrapped up next to him. This movie is chock full of pan shots over sleeping people.
Wells and I took turns watching to make certain that nothing went wrong.
But we were watching this film, and god damn it if we could stay awake. By the way, where's his wife? Like, is she dead? There's-
We managed to keep the creature in a semi-conscious state, allowing him to come to only enough to take food.
Only enough to take the life of a Sherpa or two every couple of hours.
So on the fifth day, we reached the lowland region.
No, seriously, did his wife die in the cave-in?
On the seventh day, as
God
we were
rested.
nearing the town of Shekar, I decided to herd the natives straight to the police.
What? What makes you think anything they did is against the law in this country, you fucktard?
Corey Foundation, Los Angeles, California. Hi. Whom did you wish to speak with?
Mr. Corey, Jr.
Barman and Bailey, I guess.
Corey Jr. Hi. こっちへ回してください. Hi. As I said,
He
your
sounds like he's
foundation
speaking
was
Japanese.
granted permission to explore the Himalayas. Your discovery is of a very unusual nature, but it belongs to you, and you are free to do with it as you wish.
The inspector kept repeating how friendly his country was and how it welcomed scientists, explorers, and so on.
I am sure you will accept my government's apologies, and the natives will be held in custody here for taking the law into their own hands.
What law?
Thank you. By the way, can I keep the creature here until I can arrange for his transportation?
Of course.
Of course, he'll have to be fed. And could you give him an injection every 6 hours?
Yes, we shall do that. Oh, by the way, your guide wishes to speak with you.
Subra?
Yes.
Well, send him in.
Well, fuck him.
Wait, Subra, surrete koi.
Mr. Doctor,
Subra.
Subra no understand law. No can say if this Yeti steal my woman. Nobody know.
Wait,
Inspector Karma, I won't prefer charges against these people.
Uche kaite mo in desu yo.
Thank you, Mr. Doctor. Thank you.
Oh, forget it, forget it.
didn't we see his wife
What
there?
was it? Hi.
I am so fucking
Hi.
confused.
Your telephone call. Will you take it in the next room?
Oh, fine. Come on, Wells.
Hi. 向こうへ回してくれ. Hi.
I would have
Yeah, that's
sworn
the
his
idea.
wife was there.
And please send the refrigerator unit as quickly as possible.
Fine, fine.
Right?
I'm leaving
She
for Bombay
screamed.
immediately to take care of all the arrangements. You can reach me there, let's see, in care of the TWA office. Well, good. Oh, would you please call my wife and tell her I'll be home soon?
With
Good,
a
thank you.
big, hairy surprise.
They're sending us a refrigerator unit to transport the creature in, an air-conditioned affair. What's the matter with you?
Well, I don't like the whole thing.
What do you mean?
Starring in this
Well,
movie's
it's
been the
just
worst
this.
5 days of my
I
life.
should get £2,000 or £3,000 for that photograph I took, and we should split that money between us. As far as the creature's concerned, well, we should sell him, and then...
The photograph, do what you want with it. It's for the creature. He's going to the Corey Foundation where he belongs.
You've just got no business.
Actually,
sense.
he belongs on the
Opportunity
mountain.
like this comes once in a lifetime, and you don't...
Did your telephone call come out all right?
Oh, yes, thank you. Clear as a bell. I have to leave for Bombay right away, but I'll be back in a few days. Would you see that nobody comes near the creature, including Mr. Wells?
But Bombay. Quick, Nick. Oh, no, oh, we're back. Okay, no, we meant it. Bombay.
According to this cable, your temperature-controlled unit should be here on our cargo flight at 8:40 this evening. Now, the cable says to handle it with the utmost care.
Yes, it's very delicate. We'll have to rush it to Shekar.
I've
It's
already
very
made all the
delicate. We'll have to
arrangements
rush
send
it.
The documents to you. And we'll take care of all other formalities.
Thank you very much.
Shikar, the unsuccessful She-Ra kart racing game. Sorry, it was a terrible joke, but it was the only one I could come up with.
The injections worked fine. Here he is. Thank you. Now, let's see. This unit will keep the motor
Okay,
running
thank you for
until-
soaping up the window so we can't see what a
this is the
cheap-ass
temperature
costume we
control.
bought this guy.
And the self-contained oxygen unit. Food traps. Oh, yes, the food trap.
You American.
I don't know,
Manufacturing
actually.
a contraption like this on a phone call.
Well, I better get going. Thank you very much.
Maybe it should be white.
Have a
I don't
good
know.
trip back to California.
Oh man, they're gonna Lost World this bitch. You know what? Maybe its fur is white and it's just really dirty. Oh goody. We got to see the plane land. Now we get to see it taking off. Jesus Christ, is this flight gonna be in real time? Come on. When they're walking up on the mountain, the music's going like a fucking, you know, a fully orchestrated thing. They're flying across the continent, and we're just getting. Oh, if they shaved it, I'm sure it would look like, you know, Minute Ball or something. Big, tall, lanky. There was a movie. Oh God, it was a stop-motion animated movie. What the fuck was it? Hugh Jackman was one of the voices. The Missing Link. I think they might have shaved the Yeti in that one.
Hello, Frank.
Darling.
Hello, Mr. Corey. Glad to see you. How are you?
I don't know. You two get any more X-rated, we're gonna have to hose you down.
Natives call him. Well, where is he now?
Well, he should be here. I sent him ahead on a cargo plane.
Really?
Which one of you is Dr. Parrish?
Well, I am.
Hold on to the pretty girl down here and give us a big smile.
Wow, the press is really going nuts for this.
Heard the story about the snowman? Well, just a minute. I just got here. I haven't even talked to my wife.
I've got to lay her down and get my cock wet. Calm down, folks.
Dr. Frank Parrish. Dr. Frank Parrish. Please report to the customs warehouse.
Well, which way is it?
Well, it's easy enough to find out. Come on.
Excuse me, gentlemen. I'll talk to you later.
just leave a Yeti in a refrigerator sitting on the tarmac.
Mr. Corey, what do you think of it?
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
I see where you classify your import as a snow creature.
That's right.
Well, it's necessary that we clarify its immigration status.
What?
Immigration status? I don't understand.
Well, the question is it a beast or a man?
Well, he's not human, if that's what you mean.
Do you know Mr. Peter Wells?
Right, buddy? You're not
Yes,
human.
he's
Nope,
not.
not even remotely.
This article came to our attention. Mr. Well refers to your discovery as a snowman.
Well, that's ridiculous. Wells is a photographer. He's reaching for sensationalism.
And he's a
The
drunk.
creature is definitely not human.
Mr. Fleet, certainly your department isn't going to take this photographer's word literally.
Well, this is a very unusual case.
This is a very unusual find. Do you realize what this means to science? That's why our department...
Yes, this box alone could set the refrigeration technology into the future.
Of course, I've heard of him. He should be well qualified to substantiate Dr. Parrish.
Unfortunately, he can't be here until 7 o'clock tonight. You will be in my office at 7 o'clock.
Of course.
This will have to stay in the warehouse until then. We've studied the instructions on the refrigerator to be properly connected.
Well, I guess it'll just have to wait. We'll see you at 7. Come on, Doc.
Come on, Darwin. Ironically, they're gonna get ice on the case.
The department's main interest is to classify the
Waka, waka, waka.
as not being human. Dr. Parrish.
Yes, may I?
Of course.
I'm a little early.
That's all right. Dr. Parrish, Dr. DuPont.
Oh, how do you do?
How do you do, Doctor?
That box could set the tailgating industry on fire.
Oh, thank you.
What an unusual find for a botanist to make.
Yes, it is.
And you say you also saw a female and a child?
That's right.
Oh,
Have
they
you
were
seen the specimen I brought
Yetis.
back?
No, not yet.
Well, we will as soon as Mr. Corey arrives. He called and he should be here any minute.
I have said this creature is not human.
I didn't say he was. I have to determine whether his brain is a calculating brain.
So we
And
gotta
that
chop his head off.
Narrow down all of the theories.
We must have one definite classification.
Yes, I understand. From what we know of these, shall I say, snow creatures, they have been a legend.
Roll credits.
We have seen abstract drawings and heard stories of these nomads, but they were always associated with human traits.
What? Human traits like what? If the icebox is rockin', don't bother knocking. If the icebox is rockin', don't bother knocking. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Whoa, he's getting dizzy. Sir, you want to use your voice? Look at the butt on that thing. You can see where the pants are. Whoa, that is easily... Oh, he didn't kill him.
Excuse me. Fleet speaking.
Uh-oh, your immigration issue just became a fugitive.
We'll be right over. The creature has escaped. What? Let's get over to the warehouse.
What? But we had him in a refrigerator with a door that could pop open if it just fell over.
Started to move in that thing. Then he started to shake it, and it fell. He got out, and I started to run for my life. A sight I'll never forget. He come at me, and
Mr. Fleet? I'm Mr. Fleet.
I'm Lieutenant Dunbar, police.
This is Dr. DuPont. This is Dr. Parrish.
What's this all about?
Well, it's about 8 foot tall, kind of hairy. Oh, the arrow's pointing this way. We know exactly where to find him. So the Yeti's just a giant perv. Yeah, exactly. He always, like, hangs around until his murders are discovered, and then he retreats into the darkness.
You'll have to give us a description. What? Where's the phone?
Dude,
Right over
there are pictures
Come on,
of it.
Doctor, you can give it to the department firsthand. That's all, Evan. Send it out right away. Would you come with me a moment, Doctor?
Certainly. Quite extraordinary, Dr. DuPont.
Car 61. Come in, Lieutenant Dunbar. Car 61. Come in, Lieutenant Dunbar.
There's a Yeti on the loose, and he's got a big caboose. Car 54, where are you?
repeat.
Serial Yeti.
Alley back of 1220 Coast Street.
The silence of the
Over.
Yetis.
Got it, out. Hear that, Doctor?
I better come along.
I think you'd better.
Oh, Mr. Fleet.
A Sherpa guide once
When Mr.
tried to
Corey gets
test
here,
me.
brief him on everything, will
I
you? I'll
ate
see you
his
later.
liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. Born free. Most Yeti serial killers keep some kind of trophy from their victims. I didn't. No, you ate yours. That was on Fathom Events tonight too. I wanted to go out and see it, but I didn't have any. It just wasn't in the cards. Fucking Sounds of the Lambs is so good. You see a Yeti? Nope, me neither. Yeti Patrol in black and white. That was a riveting scene.
Oh, Lieutenant.
What's doing, Richards?
I thought you were through for the day.
Looked that way, didn't it?
Any news from the wife?
Not yet. The mother-in-law's still with her.
Something wrong?
My wife and I are having a baby, that's all.
Oh, is that all?
But it's the 50s, so I don't
This
have to
way.
be there, thank God. I did buy some cigars, though, and I'll hand them out to the boys.
Oh, thank you, Johnny.
How about some coffee, Johnny?
Let's
No
see.
thanks. Let's see. Yeti was
This is
spotted
where-
here in the Himalayas, and we're over here in
Here's
America.
Coast Street, where the girl was killed. The distance from here to here is about, say, 3 miles. Yeah, go on. Well, it's strange to me that nobody reported seeing him from the time he left the warehouse till he arrived at Coast Street.
It was late. Hardly anybody on the streets.
I guess so. He's got to be
Or maybe he
stopped.
can turn invisible. You don't know shit about this thing.
Stop, Lieutenant, but not killed.
Is there something else you can tell us about him, Doctor? His mentality, his habits, something?
Well, he's obviously a misogynist since he only kills
High
women.
altitude, low temperature.
We know all that. Send out this bulletin to all radio stations and newspapers. Tell everyone to
took
stay
an
off
Uber.
the streets and remain calm.
Where are you going to
That
go,
goes for
sir?
everybody.
Right away, sir.
Right. Well, what do we do now? There's nothing
Well, we can drink
do,
coffee and smoke. It's all we've
except
been
wait for him
doing.
to show up again.
See, kids, that was an email in the 50s. At Pasty Guy 1056.
Attention all
How are
citizens.
you?
This is an urgent public service bulletin from your police department. A dangerous killer beast is at large. You are asked to remain indoors.
That's the
This is an
saddest looking
urgent
person I
public
ever saw.
service bulletin to all citizens.
Look at her biting
A
her thumb.
dangerous killer beast is at large.
This shot alone sent the movie over budget by about $80. Yeah, they don't want to describe it. People are out there afraid of lions and shit, and it's a guy in a suit. They would mention that he's a Yeti, but they don't want to racially profile him. Another woman. You're right, it should have been called Killer Beast at Large, but it should have been called Killer Misogynist Beast at Large.
Don't do it, please.
Oh, don't you know, I don't want to be killed.
You don't understand. Give me a chance to explain, please.
I'm sick of listening to your words.
But please.
Now, you stay away from me. And if I never see you again, it'll be too soon. Now, get out of here.
But Father... Boy, I know Mr. J was pissed and all, but he's never thrown me out before. watching fade into darkness. This guy's like a fuzzy Jack the Ripper. Toodaloo, just gonna walk out here in the middle of the night. Lady, if you can't run in heels, don't wear them. He does look a lot like a lumberjack.
Got it. Who's on the job?
Well, all of us, ain't we?
He's showing up again. Where? He chased a girl near an all-night pharmacy. Let's see, he started here, then he appeared here.
Started at the bottom, now we're here.
Right here, the pharmacy. He's got to be within that triangle.
But no, that's not how this works. Yes, the Yeti triangle.
Instruct all units in sectors 15 and 16 to converge at area 11. Right. How about some more coffee, Doctor?
No thanks.
Charlie, you got any more coffee?
Jesus Christ. Was this movie sponsored by Sanka? Welcome to Ed's All-Night Butcher Shop. Oh, Jesus, and I thought I was doing the bad jokes tonight. Sanka was the brand that you served on the Titanic. I just, I thought when I beat my meat in his freezer. Yep, that's a dead cow. It's a dead cow too. Ooh, that's big. Wow, I didn't think they were that bad when they were from upside down. Well, son, that's some nice hook hanging you done there. Oh my God, that guy's wrist is hairier than mine.
Okay,
what the
I'll
fuck?
try to check with you later. Goodbye, dear. Thanks, Lieutenant. Now, what's the matter? Now, I've got 2 reasons to face the floor. Yes?
Yeah, there's a guy downstairs. Will you stop pacing so much? You're driving me nuts.
Area swarming with men. Are you sure? Right. What is it? What happened? This whole thing is cockeyed. These are the 3 areas. Logically, then, the force should be in here. But it isn't. We've just spotted at a meatpacking house way out here.
Well, how did he get out of that area? Isn't it covered by the police?
That's a $64 question. It's a distance of almost 7 miles.
Of course, back in the 50s, $64 was like $800.
Right. There are only 2 ways that this thing could get around. Walking and flying. He hasn't got
And teleporting.
Any normal person could hide out at a hotel, any place. This is a white elephant. Any 3-year-old child could spot him. The question is, how does he cover 7 miles without being seen?
The sewers? Oh my God, I was kidding. He's gonna run into the turtles.
Just an idea, Lieutenant, but I think I've got something.
What is it?
The storm drains.
I don't get it.
Some of those openings are big enough for 2 men to crawl into.
You mean the catch
Dude,
basin?
what smells like ape down here?
I think you've got something there, Doctor. Get me the city engineer at his home. What's the guy's name? Edwards. That's it, Edwards.
It's not Mario
Department of
something.
Public
His
Works is
brother
right around
Luigi.
the corner. So wake him up.
Always be aware, my sons, that there are bigger mutants than you in the world.
The drainage and sewer system of the city are a lot cooler than the external temperature.
I told you.
Look at Weedy Tweety sewer expert here.
Colder temperature. That would explain why it was never seen from jump to jump. You have a complete chart of the storm drains?
Lieutenant, there are 4,800 miles of storm drains under this city. We got lots of charts.
How about the East End?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go get him if you just wait right here.
No,
Oh,
there are
jeez.
drains connecting these areas. We've got something to work on. Mm-hmm.
There we are, Lieutenant.
Here's your goddamn chart. Now, can I go back to bed?
Here are the spots, Doctor, right along the drain lines. Can I take this with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a $10 deposit.
Thanks, Edwards. Sorry to wake you.
Well, that's all right, Lieutenant. Think nothing of it. Anything for the police department.
Yes, I just love a good man. Brought to you by Omega Watches.
Now, Richards, get 8 men. Issue the works. It shouldn't be too much. Walkie-talkies.
8?
Lamps.
8
rubber
whole
boots,
men?
So on. Right, Lieutenant. The first detail will start here at 11th and Grand.
Uh-oh, dude, what? Or just, Leo, dude.
Where the girl was found. Coast. Dr. Parrish, myself, and a couple officers will start here at the pharmacy. The first detail will work to the north.
This is a killer,
The second to the
like,
south.
beast. Maybe you
We
should
work eastward. Time within the hour.
call a couple of guys in.
Got it? Check. Hurry it
Check.
up. All right, darling. Oh, Lieutenant. Can we take a net along? Sure. Hey, Richards. Get a big net and some
I
poles.
didn't
Go
notice
ahead.
the difference in time
And,
between the clock and the wristwatch.
Yes,
Hey, I came all the way here from New York. It's on a different time zone. Leave me alone, will ya? They're gonna run into the giant ants from them. You gonna follow them down there? Cause I sure as fuck ain't. Somebody's gotta guard the hole. By the way, who are these assholes? Like, the botanist isn't one of these guys, right? My God, why do they have 8-story sewers? All right, there's 4 of us, and there's 4,800 square miles of sewer pipes here. Let's get to work. Who was that fucking guy?
Just a minute. Lynch?
They have cell phones?
Yes, Lieutenant.
Can you make out anything?
Not yet, Lieutenant. Proceeding south. according
Sir,
to
I'm in a
plan.
sewer. The last thing
Over.
I'm thinking about is making out with someone.
How about you, Roberts? Anything happen at your end?
Just a guy in a bad suit here, sir.
Stay in contact.
There is no way to tell where he is in relation to anyone else in this mess of a scene.
Thanks, Nunzwa, for bringing the net. We haven't got him yet, Doctor.
They brought a net? Yeah, only half of the movie was on top of the freezing mountain. The rest of it's in the sewers.
I never noticed that tunnel over there before.
Maybe he dug it.
It intersects this drain and empties into the main drain center. You two take it. We'll go this way.
On the map, it's called the Devil's Butthole. I wonder why. It's hard to make jokes because there's nothing happening. Look, sir, a donut. Don't you fool, it's a trap. He just keeps walking in and out of darkness. Whoa.
There he is.
What? I got a hypodermic needle and a net. We got him. Really? Alright, you knew where the fucker was and you saw those guys walking past the hole in the wall where he is and you didn't say anything? I'm sorry, you fuckers are accessories.
Seems to be all right. Now that we know he's in here, let's see where this tunnel leads to.
Leads to your mom's house.
East entrance 7. It winds around and comes out at east entrance 8. We'll have them put the net up at east entrance 8. Right.
So east entrance 7 leads to east entrance 8. Got it. And the chart gets swung.
Lynch. Put the net up over east entrance 8.
Will do, Lieutenant.
Right.
Who else would be calling
it?
it?
Into the main tunnel. Come on.
There is literally 4 minutes left in this movie. What the hell? They've got a net and a couple of sticks. They're gonna try and play soccer with it? Here it is again. This thing's one move is to take 2 steps into the light and take 2 steps back again. There it comes. Here it comes. Well, hey, whoop. Uh-oh, I think it's too bright out here. I think he might want to step back into the darkness. Ooh. You're joking. That'd be sweet. Right. Can somebody give him a sedative? Sir, that's not how you shoot a gun.
We'll do as you say, Doctor. Yeah?
Yeah. That was
Dr.
poor
DuPont
gun
give you
discipline.
instructions where to send the body.
Come in, car 6-1.
Done by.
That you, Lieutenant?
Black
Yeah,
Lives
we
Matter
just
has
need
started
job,
marching over the death of the Yeti.
Proceed immediately to Crescent and Elm. Urgent. Over.
Who gave that order? Don't you know what time it is?
I don't know, but there's a creature waiting for you. 8 pounds, 3 ounces. A boy, Lieutenant. Mother and son are doing fine. Congratulations, Pop.
Thanks a lot, Vince. Thanks a lot. Thank you, Al. Well, I guess that's it. Good luck. I guess I better be going. I guess you had.
Come on, Doctor. I'll drop you off on the way.
Oh, no, you haven't got time.
Sure I have. Come on.
Sure I have. The kid's already here. What am I going to do?
Say, Doctor, what's your first name?
Frank.
Maybe I'll name my kid Frank.
Yeah, maybe I'll name my kid after the guy who brought a Yeti down from the Himalayas and then almost got strangled.
I'm not too sure I like it.
You know, Frank, this could be the start of a beautiful friendship. The W stands for boring. Okay, so this was a movie created by the Wilder brothers. Paul Langton sounds familiar to me. Roland Yaramoa. You know what they needed to get the Yeti was the gas from the last movie. How does someone get the funding for this? Oh, United Artists. I should sue you. I really should. Oof. Oh. I don't want to start screening these things before we go into this because I like not having seen them. But man, oh man. Alright, it's already 20 after 12, and we're going to get this last movie in. We got a boogie. Because it's an hour and a half. We saved the best for last because it's a Vincent Price movie about the last man on Earth or something like that. As for this movie, fuck it. Flush it down the fucking toilet. It was terrible. There was... What would making a movie like that cost? In the 50s? Probably a couple thousand, I would think. I'm not... You know what? We're not even going to bring that image back up. Fuck that image. Alright, here. You know what? Here, watch. Hold on. There we go. Okay, yeah, that was the snow creature. Just so, you know, everyone who asks, or anyone who even thinks about seeing this movie, cannot. And now I will delete this thing from my files. Here we go. Remove. Yes, I'm sure. Thank you.